We back with another episode, a little quick episode. I'm building a little kind of harbor part of the distillery district. It's not gonna be too big. I'm just laying out a quick road network, and y'all can see right down here on this corner, I'm gonna actually break some of this road network, and I'm gonna make like a little tucked in harbor area, let that water flow in. Forgive me for letting that music drop so early, man. My sound effects wasn't recording for some reason for like 90 seconds or so. It'll come back, but it doesn't matter. Right now, we're just laying out some regular stuff, man. We got to start getting these episodes done, man. I'm looking at the calendar. City Skylines 2 is coming real soon. We got to hurry up and get this kind of done. We got way more to do. Like, you know, nothing giant, but it's just more. So I got to start cranking out these episodes a little bit faster than I've been doing. Right now, I'm just doing some kind of pre-detail and just making the area look nice so we can, as I'm putting my buildings and stuff down, it gives me a better sense of the area. I'm gonna lay out some of these one-unit roads and connect me up some pedestrian paths so people don't always have to drive to things. And the assets are gonna be kind of minimal down here, man. We're gonna use a few of those distillery joints, but the first thing I'm gonna lay down is this dock house asset. I love using this. It looks old. It looks like they used to probably do some crazy stuff, but we're going to turn it into like maybe like a little flea market kind of area. I'm also, like I said, going to use some of these distillery assets. I'm going to recolor them and just formulate some little condo shop areas right down here. And we're going to really make this look like it's, you know, disused, but, you know, somebody came in with a little bit of change and made all the areas look nice. Lots of renovations going on.
White people renovating houses.
But yeah, we gotta lay out a lot of these little buildings. Also up on the hill up here, I'm gonna use some of these New York row houses that was dropped recently by one of my favorite asset creators, Smiley's. It's not a whole pack yet, but it's getting there. You can always tell when the pack's coming. Using some of my favorite brick keys and blocks to just kind of make the little hillside area part just kind of look a little bit more presentable. Some of these iron fence assets, sprinkle them around. Just polish it up a little bit. I'm also use some stairs right here, and let's use no controller to angle that up. Everything's all angled up right now. I'm gonna start using some different assets going up into the hills because I do want to use different clusters of houses. So let's start breaking that up. And right here, I'm gonna make a little something, and I'm gonna save that for the end of the video. We're gonna put something I haven't done one of these yet. We're gonna do something right there. And yeah, so we're gonna go back, jump down to right against the little harbor area, making sure we're lining all this stuff up, putting down some brick walls, lots of surfaces. This is a hilly area. There's a slight hill, so we got to make all this stuff look good before we get to the detailing, which we're about to get into right now. Take a little look-see, and yeah, let's go ahead and put some baby oil on this situation. Definitely had to slow it down for our little dock house detailing because I wanted to use some of these dock props, and I've used PO on them to kind of make them in the shape to where I can. Don't worry, I'm gonna drop all this down. It's not gonna be up like that. I'm also gonna use a little tugboat asset. It's probably disused. It's like a gift shop or something now, but you can just take pictures by it. I'm also, since, you know, it's not like nobody's gonna be coming down here, but it'll bother me that there's no actual path down here to that dock. So let's make like one of those old brick stairway kind of things. I'm sure there's a real word for it, but we're just gonna line this with a little surface and a little bit of brick. Oh, look at the screen jumping. Okay. And yeah, we're gonna put a little dock crane, you know, stuff that's real heavy. They just lift it up on that little platform up there. Out front, I'm gonna use just some kiosk assets and stuff like that. Like I said, to us in this city, this is probably like a little flea market area now. You can come sell your quilts and your homemade beeswax. Gonna put some little pop soda kiosks, some of these iron fences, and then to make it look nice in the end, we just gotta put a little bit of bushwork, a little bit of shrubbery out front so it don't look so dry. Couple of these Benjamin Franklin lamps. Out back, I'm gonna put one of these giant swamp trees and put some river rocks on like a little flower bed. And I'm gonna put one of them Bubba Gump shrimp boats out there. You know, people can come take pictures in front of that too. I'm gonna go ahead and drop another one of my little historical pieces, man. Let's learn some more about this raven-haired woman. She mean, but she fine. What she fine is frog cat split 4 ways.
Her name was Eva Callahan, a moniker she took after spending her childhood years as an orphan, her true name fading like a distant echo. Her youth was marked by a brutal attack against another child at an orphanage, an act that led to her sale to the madam of a local whorehouse. There, for 2 arduous years, she was a commodity for wealthy men's desires. One fateful night, ablaze with fury, she reduced the brothel to ashes, its madam, women, and patrons trapped within. Fleeing westward, the road led her to the sprawling expanse of Chicago. There she formed a faction of ruthless street thugs and carved a bloody trench through the city's south side. By her 20s she was known as the Hyde Park Undertaker, and legend says she killed more men than smallpox. Eva's influence dominated the underworld, from gambling dens to brothels, her control absolute and her numbers legion. Her gang were known as ruthless extortionists, pickpockets and thieves, plunged the community into turmoil. Amid Chicago's shadows, John Francis sought refuge in Eva's realm, a sanctuary from his pursuers. He ascended to a trusted lieutenant, their partnership flourishing amidst crime and loyalty. Months later, a rival Irish mob challenged Eva's rule, a confrontation that left many of her minions dead. In the aftermath, amid the ruins, Eva and John stood triumphant, their resilience a beacon in the darkness. In the silent embrace of night, their lips met, a connection forged through survival and dominance, scars of their pasts uniting in a tale told by their entwined existence. Join us in the next installment of Hidden Legacy, the saga of Rivergate.
It's all gonna come together and make sense. Just a few more episodes. Right now, we need to put down some schools, man. As a matter of fact, I've been thinking on it. I might drop a little mini episode where I'm just tending, like I'm sweeping around my front door. I'm handling business. I need to put some death care. I need to do all that. But right now, let's just get into a little bit of detailing. Alright, this little spot up on the hill I saved, I wanted to make like a little custom skate park. It's not going to be too over the top. I just wanted to I didn't want to do basketball. I thought about handball, but I got a plan I want to build like a Latino community and really make their handball court like a fly part of the community. So I'm saving that, man. I definitely want to do me like a kind of little Mexico kind of build, you know what I'm saying? Where it's, obviously in America, but they got this strip locked down. We ain't got no Chinatown, we got a little Mexico on this side, you know what I'm saying? But that's coming down the line, some episodes down the line. We don't have that many left to go, so like I said, we do have a lot left to go, but I don't have a lot of time. So I got to start cranking these things out. I'm going to start dropping little mini episodes. Y'all stay tapped in with the TikTok. And I took a little break so I could get some life work done, man. I was TikToking too hard. But now I'm kind of back on track, so expect some drops coming soon. But right now we just detailing up our little skate park. It's nothing too crazy, but I definitely wanted to just do something kind of unique for this area that's nowhere else in the city. It's not going to have our animation, but it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll use the vanilla park somewhere else when we get to our bigger areas or something like that. Laid out a few benches, few decals, got a little food cart out there, just the kind of normal stuff you would see. And I'm gonna put some trees down just so it's not so naked right here. And that pretty much brings this episode to a close. So y'all stay tapped in, keep liking, commenting, and subscribing. I know I say that every week, but y'all are like my only weapon in the war against the algorithm. It's like it's the Terminator, and I'm John Connor, baby. Y'all don't put that together. Y'all don't see that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I'm just capping y'all down. I did leave 2 little spots blank. One's right there in the background. The other one's down the dock a little bit. Don't worry, we saving that. One's for a TikTok, one is for the next episode. We're going to put some fairies in. Cue my cinematics.